Alright folks, Michael, Vintage Diesel Equipment Service. Behind me should be a ever so familiar ditch witch for you folks that are, well, subscribers and long-time viewers of the channel. Have you ever broke a drive shaft and thought to yourself, you know, duct tape? That's the answer. Duct tape. You can already see how this is gonna go. Alright everybody, so I was going to jack this thing up in the air, but come to find out, look at that. Ethan fits. Barely, but he fits. But wait till he shows you this. Remember I told you there was duct tape? Well, yeah.
And there's definitely hydraulic oil leaking. Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to investigate that drive shaft and see what we need to do with it, and also find said leaks. So we'll be back. Alright, yep, we are back. Got parts and we are back on this ditch witch. So let's start with what caused all this. Well, for whatever reason, the keeper bolt was missing. So, got us one of those. And as you can see, it locates itself in that bar right there. And then the contents of this bag. Now the spring and the piston was already here, but that is our broken fitting. Alright, give me just a second, let me get things situated. And we'll jump underneath there. Make sure we got the right tools for everything though. Now, let's see if I can get y'all situated to see something under here. Hopefully y'all can kind of see that. I got dirt daubers and everything else swarming me. So, if y'all see me suddenly run off, that's why. Well, that I'm gonna guess. And pretty soon we'll find out if anything else is broken. Because of course, all we could do at first is just replace, you know. Right, now. This fitting back on, and then we'll just make sure that we have everything oriented correctly before we snug everything else down. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. Alright, now just by the way, I just want to thank all of you new subscribers. If you've watched but you haven't subscribed yet, I want to thank you too. and encourage you to subscribe. It sure helps the channel. Alright, let me grab one more wrench and go ahead and bring the drive shaft also. Right. Now. Feels pretty well done. Right. Alright. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, so much for shit being easy. Nope, see, it's turned again. I don't know. We'll see if it'll clean. That'll beat cutting new threads any day of the week, I tell you. You didn't see the thread chase short, you might want to go watch that. I think it was titled Tap and Dive versus Thread Chase. Because we didn't cut new threads there, all we did was cleaned up the old ones. Alright, so now it's time for me to straighten out this part, which, I mean, it sounds easy, right? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to chase that one down or not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be off camera for this one. Alright, so back to town, y'all. I have to replace that bolt. Alright, so I had to go get me another bolt for the one that goes through your knuckle here, holds it on through the knuckle here and holds it onto the spline like that. And it took a little bit to get the right washer because it has to sit. Let me see if I can do this on the camera in a way it's gonna mean anything for y'all. Okay. See, it has to sit in there like that, and that way whenever you bolt it down, there's no way for the bolt to slide out of there, you know. So important you pay attention to that detail if you wind up having to replace your bolt. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and grease this real fast and grease the other end, put it all back together. It's really hard to film it underneath there, so y'all bear with me and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right everybody, so that's how it should look, all secure with the proper bolt holding the intermediate shaft in. Oh, there's a kitty. I'm just saying, we got kitty bombed. All right, so I'm gonna get these greased up a little more and then put it back down on the ground. And then I'll be ready to top it off with fluids, and well, I guess we'll see if it all works. So here we go. All right, everybody, I think I got everything all wrapped up on this little ditch witch. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a crank, check it for leaks, and well, see where we are. All right, so with the jumper pack, everybody, sorry about the wind noise. That's got the trencher with the duct tape drive shaft. Well, it's all wrapped up. Hard to believe we even witnessed that, but that happened. Help me make sense of it. But anyway, thanks so much for all of you watching. We're gonna see you in the next one.